Ladies and gentlemen, today I invite you to consider a powerful idea, the concept of disappearance not in the literal sense, but as a means of transformation and growth. In a world that often feels overwhelmingly noisy and chaotic, it is time to embrace the beauty of stepping back, retreating, and rediscovering ourselves. One of the most profound benefits of embracing stillness in our lives is the opportunity it provides for deep reflection and connection with our inner selves. In a world that constantly bombards us with noise, be it the clamor of social media notifications, the chatter of daily responsibilities, or the expectations placed upon us, finding moments of silence can feel like a radical act. When we step away from the chaos, we create a sacred space for introspection. In this stillness, we can begin to hear our own thoughts more clearly, unfiltered by the opinions and distractions that often cloud our judgment. It's in these quiet moments that we can confront our feelings, dreams, and fears without the pressure of external validation. By allowing ourselves to disappear, even temporarily, we give permission to our minds to wander, to explore ideas that we might have brushed aside in the rush of daily life. This exploration can lead to unexpected insights as we connect dots that seemed separate before. We may discover long-buried passions or revisit aspirations that we let fade away. Moreover, stillness offers a chance to cultivate mindfulness, helping us to truly experience the present moment. In a society that often glorifies busyness, the act of slowing down becomes a form of rebellion. It allows us to savor the little things: a sunset, a warm cup of tea, or a quiet breath, and to appreciate the richness of life as it unfolds. As we engage in this practice, we often find clarity about our values and priorities. What once seemed important may lose its significance, while previously overlooked aspects of our lives may come to the forefront. This newfound clarity empowers us to make decisions that align more closely with our true selves, leading to a more authentic and fulfilling life. Ultimately, embracing stillness is about recognizing the power of our inner voice. It's about understanding that sometimes the best way to move forward is to first take a step back. In this sacred space, we not only reconnect with who we are, but we also emerge with a deeper understanding of our purpose and direction, ready to re-enter the world with renewed energy and intention. Disconnecting to reconnect is a crucial aspect of embracing the idea of disappearance. In today's hyper-connected world, we often find ourselves entangled in a web of digital interactions that can feel both overwhelming and superficial. While technology has its benefits, the constant barrage of notifications and the pressure to engage can distract us from what truly matters: our relationships, our passions, and our own well-being. When we intentionally step away from our devices and social media platforms, we create a space to reassess our connections and priorities. This disconnection allows us to focus on the relationships that nourish us rather than those that drain our energy. It's an opportunity to engage in meaningful conversations with family and friends, to share experiences face to face, and to truly listen and be present. In this way, we can deepen our bonds with those who matter most. Additionally, this process of disconnecting encourages us to rediscover our personal passions and interests that may have been sidelined. Without the constant influence of what others are doing, we can turn our attention inward and explore activities that bring us joy and fulfillment. Whether it's picking up a forgotten hobby, diving into a book, or simply enjoying nature, these moments of solitude can reignite our creativity and spark new interests. Moreover, stepping away from the digital noise can enhance our self-awareness. In the absence of external validation, we can begin to reflect on our thoughts, feelings, and desires without the lens of comparison. This self-reflection is essential for personal growth. It allows us to confront what truly matters to us and to identify areas of our lives that may need attention or change. As we disconnect from the digital realm, we also create opportunities for mindfulness. Engaging in activities that ground us in the present moment, such as meditation, yoga, or simply taking a walk, helps us cultivate a sense of peace and clarity. This mindfulness practice can become a source of strength, equipping us to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Prioritizing self-care is a fundamental aspect of the journey toward disappearance, and it serves as a vital reminder that taking time for ourselves is not an act of selfishness, but rather an essential component of a balanced and fulfilling life. In our fast-paced world where responsibilities and obligations often take precedence, it's easy to neglect our own needs. Yet, without self-care, we risk burnout, exhaustion, and a disconnection from our true selves. When we prioritize self-care, we are essentially giving ourselves permission to pause and recharge. This can take many forms: physical, emotional, and spiritual. On a physical level, it might involve getting enough sleep, nourishing our bodies with healthy food, or engaging in regular exercise that we genuinely enjoy. By caring for our physical well-being, we build a foundation of energy that supports us in all aspects of life. Emotionally, self-care encourages us to acknowledge our feelings and to create space for healing. This could mean setting boundaries in relationships that drain us or allowing ourselves to grieve losses or disappointments. Engaging in activities that bring us joy, be it art, music, or nature, can lift our spirits and provide a much-needed escape from everyday stresses. Moreover, prioritizing self-care allows us to cultivate our spiritual well-being. This can involve practices like meditation, journaling, or simply spending time in silence, which help us connect with our inner selves. These moments of reflection can clarify our values, aspirations, and the path we wish to take. They remind us of our worth and the importance of nurturing our spirit. Taking time for self-care also empowers us to be more present and available for others. When we fill our own cups, we are better equipped to support and love those around us. Conversely, when we neglect our own needs, we may find ourselves irritable, disengaged, or resentful, which can strain our relationships. Additionally, self-care serves as a powerful tool for resilience. In facing life's challenges, taking time to recharge enables us to approach obstacles with a clearer mind and a stronger heart. It equips us with the ability to bounce back and adapt, fostering a sense of strength and determination that allows us to overcome difficulties. Reevaluating our paths is a profound and often transformative aspect of the process of disappearance. In the busyness of life, we can easily find ourselves caught in routines and expectations that may not align with our true desires or values. Taking a step back provides us with the necessary distance to critically assess our lives and make informed decisions about our futures. When we allow ourselves the space to reevaluate, we can ask the hard questions: are we pursuing goals that genuinely resonate with us? Are our daily activities reflecting our core values? In this quiet introspection, we often uncover hidden dreams and aspirations that have been overshadowed by the noise of everyday responsibilities. This reevaluation process can also reveal the pressures we place on ourselves, whether they come from societal expectations, familial obligations, or self-imposed standards. By stepping away, we gain clarity on which of these pressures are worth our energy and which ones we can let go of. This newfound perspective empowers us to align our actions with our authentic selves. As we reflect, we may discover that our life paths have taken unexpected turns. It's common for people to feel they've drifted away from their original goals, perhaps pursuing careers or lifestyles that no longer fulfill them. Disappearing, even momentarily, offers the opportunity to assess whether we are still on the path that leads to our truest self. If not, we can identify steps to pivot toward a direction that feels more aligned with who we are. This journey of reevaluation is not just about identifying what we want to change, it's also about recognizing what we value most. It can reignite our passion for long-forgotten dreams or reveal the importance of relationships we've taken for granted. As we rediscover what truly matters to us, we become more empowered to make choices that reflect our newfound clarity. Moreover, reevaluating our paths allows us to set intentions for the future. Armed with a clearer understanding of our desires, we can create actionable goals that resonate with our authentic selves. This intentionality brings a sense of purpose and direction, guiding us toward a life that feels fulfilling and meaningful. Cultivating creativity is one of the most enriching outcomes of embracing the idea of disappearance. In our fast-paced lives, the demands of work, relationships, and responsibilities can stifle our creative impulses. When we take the time to step away from our routines, we open ourselves up to new ideas, inspirations, and modes of expression that may have been previously obscured. Creativity flourishes in environments that allow for exploration and experimentation. By disappearing from our usual surroundings and distractions, we create a blank canvas, one where we can play with ideas without the pressure of expectation or judgment. This freedom encourages us to think outside the box and explore avenues we might have dismissed as impractical or unworthy of our time. Engaging in creative activities can take many forms, whether it's writing, painting, dancing, cooking, or any other form of self-expression. When we allow ourselves the space to indulge in these pursuits, we often find joy in the process rather than solely focusing on the outcome. This shift in perspective can be liberating, reminding us that creativity is about the journey, not just the destination. Moreover, cultivating creativity through disappearance can serve as a form of self-discovery. In the quiet moments of reflection, we may tap into emotions, experiences, and thoughts that have long been buried. These revelations can inform our creative work, leading to deeper, more authentic expressions of who we are. The art we create during these times often reflects our inner truths, providing a cathartic outlet for our feelings and thoughts. In addition, the practice of stepping away can rejuvenate our creative energies. Just as a garden needs time to rest and regenerate, our minds also require periods of downtime to cultivate fresh ideas. Engaging with nature, immersing ourselves in different cultures, or simply taking a break from our usual tasks can spark inspiration in unexpected ways. Sometimes it's during these periods of stillness and observation that our most innovative ideas emerge. Furthermore, as we explore our creativity, we often find that it extends beyond artistic expression. It encourages us to approach problem solving in new ways, fostering adaptability and resilience in the face of challenges. By nurturing our creative instincts, we enhance our ability to think critically and to devise solutions that we might not have considered before. Strengthening relationships is a vital benefit of embracing the idea of disappearance. In our busy lives, it's easy to take our connections for granted, often prioritizing convenience over meaningful interactions. When we step back and create space, we can shift our focus from superficial engagements to nurturing the relationships that truly matter. Taking time away from the hustle allows us to evaluate the quality of our connections. We can reflect on which relationships uplift us and which ones may be draining. This clarity empowers us to invest our energy wisely, choosing to nurture those bonds that bring joy, support, and positivity into our lives. By doing so, we foster deeper connections based on mutual respect and understanding. Disappearance also grants us the opportunity to reconnect with ourselves first, which is essential for authentic relationships. When we know and understand ourselves better, we can communicate our needs and boundaries more effectively. This self-awareness leads to healthier interactions where we can express our feelings honestly and be vulnerable without fear of judgment. Moreover, stepping away from daily distractions allows us to be more present in our interactions. When we're not preoccupied with our phones or the next task on our to-do list, we can truly listen to others. This presence cultivates empathy and understanding, enabling us to forge deeper emotional connections. Engaging in meaningful conversations and shared experiences can strengthen bonds, creating lasting memories that enrich our relationships. During periods of disappearance, we can also reach out to those we may have lost touch with. Whether it's a call to an old friend or a heartfelt message to a family member, these gestures can reignite connections that have waned. By investing time and effort into rekindling these relationships, we remind ourselves of the importance of community and support. Additionally, taking a step back can help us identify toxic relationships that may need to be reassessed. Sometimes we find ourselves in situations where we feel obligated to maintain connections that are no longer healthy. Disappearing from these dynamics allows us to gather the strength to set boundaries or, if necessary, let go of relationships that do not serve our well-being. Practicing gratitude is a transformative aspect of the journey of disappearance, serving as a powerful tool for enhancing our overall well-being. In the whirlwind of everyday life, it's easy to become fixated on what we lack or the challenges we face, leading to feelings of dissatisfaction and discontent. When we intentionally step back and embrace moments of stillness, we create the perfect environment to cultivate a grateful mindset. Disappearance allows us to pause and reflect on the myriad blessings present in our lives. By taking the time to acknowledge even the smallest joys, a beautiful sunrise, a warm cup of coffee, or a kind word from a friend, we can shift our focus from scarcity to abundance. This practice helps us recognize that even amid difficulties, there are always reasons to be thankful. Engaging in gratitude during these periods of reflection can lead to profound insights about our lives. When we consciously list what we appreciate, we not only strengthen our positive emotions, but also enhance our resilience. Research has shown that gratitude is linked to improved mental health, fostering feelings of happiness and reducing symptoms of anxiety and depression. By focusing on what we have, we cultivate a more optimistic perspective that empowers us to face challenges with greater confidence. Moreover, practicing gratitude encourages us to deepen our connections with others. When we express appreciation for the people in our lives, whether through a simple thank you, a heartfelt note, or a thoughtful gesture, we strengthen our bonds and create a culture of positivity. This practice fosters an environment where love and support flourish, reminding us of the importance of community and connection. Incorporating gratitude into our daily routine can take various forms. Journaling, for instance, allows us to reflect on our experiences and articulate our feelings of thankfulness. This process not only solidifies our appreciation, but also provides a tangible record of positive moments we can revisit during tough times. Meditative practices centered around gratitude can further deepen our connection to these feelings, enhancing our overall mindfulness and presence. As we cultivate this practice, we begin to notice shifts in our mindset. We become more attuned to the beauty around us and more resilient in the face of adversity. Gratitude empowers us to reframe negative experiences, viewing them as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. This shift in perspective can profoundly impact our emotional health, allowing us to navigate life's ups and downs with grace. Embracing solitude is a crucial element of the journey of disappearance, offering a profound opportunity for self-discovery and personal growth. In a world that often glorifies constant connection and activity, solitude can be misunderstood as loneliness. However, when approached mindfully, solitude becomes a powerful tool for reconnecting with our true selves. When we allow ourselves the space to be alone, we create an environment where we can reflect deeply on our thoughts and feelings without external influences. This solitude provides clarity, enabling us to examine our desires, fears, and motivations. It's during these quiet moments that we often uncover insights about our identities and aspirations that may have been buried under the noise of daily life. In solitude, we also cultivate self-acceptance. Away from the pressures of societal expectations and the comparisons that often accompany social interactions, we can embrace who we are, flaws and all. This acceptance fosters a sense of inner peace, allowing us to honor our individuality without seeking validation from others. It's a reminder that our worth is inherent and not contingent upon external approval. Moreover, embracing solitude encourages creativity to flourish. When we step away from the distractions of the outside world, we create room for our imagination to roam freely. This unstructured time can lead to unexpected ideas and innovations, as our minds are free to wander and explore. Many artists, writers, and thinkers have found that their most profound insights emerge during periods of solitude, when they can fully engage with their creative processes without interruption. Additionally, solitude offers a chance to cultivate mindfulness and presence. In our busy lives, we often rush from one task to another, missing the beauty of the present moment. Embracing solitude allows us to slow down, to breathe, and to truly experience life as it unfolds. Whether it's through meditation, nature walks, or simply enjoying a quiet cup of tea, these moments of mindfulness help ground us and enhance our overall sense of well-being. Furthermore, solitude provides the opportunity to recharge and rejuvenate. Just as we need physical rest, our minds and spirits also require downtime to process experiences and emotions. Taking time alone can replenish our energy, equipping us to return to our responsibilities with renewed focus and enthusiasm. It's a chance to disconnect from external demands and reconnect with our inner selves. Letting go of perfection is a transformative aspect of the journey of disappearance, allowing us to embrace our authentic selves and find freedom in imperfection. In a society that often emphasizes high standards and flawless presentations, the pressure to achieve perfection can be overwhelming and paralyzing. This relentless pursuit not only stifles our creativity, but also detracts from our overall well-being. When we take a step back from the demands of perfectionism, we create space to reevaluate our beliefs about success and achievement. Disappearing from the relentless comparisons and expectations gives us the opportunity to recognize that perfection is an unattainable ideal, often built on unrealistic standards. By embracing our imperfections, we acknowledge that flaws are part of being human, and they add depth and character to our experiences. This shift in mindset allows us to redefine our relationship with failure. Instead of viewing mistakes as setbacks, we can start to see them as valuable learning opportunities. When we let go of the fear of making mistakes, we become more open to taking risks and trying new things. This openness fosters growth as we learn to approach challenges with curiosity rather than anxiety. Moreover, embracing imperfection encourages authenticity. When we accept ourselves as we are, complete with our quirks and vulnerabilities, we can show up more genuinely in our relationships and endeavors. This authenticity resonates with others, fostering deeper connections built on trust and understanding. It allows us to engage with the world from a place of sincerity rather than a facade of perfection. In addition, stepping away from the pursuit of perfection invites us to appreciate the beauty in the process. Life is not just about the end results, it's about the journey we undertake to get there. By focusing on the experiences, lessons, and growth that occur along the way, we can find joy in the everyday moments rather than waiting for a perfect outcome to feel satisfied. This practice of letting go also applies to our self-talk. Often, perfectionism is fueled by harsh inner criticism. By practicing self-compassion and kindness, we can reframe our thoughts and treat ourselves with the same understanding we would extend to a friend. This compassionate approach nurtures our mental and emotional health, allowing us to develop a more positive self-image. Returning transformed from a period of disappearance is a powerful culmination of the journey of self-discovery and growth. After taking time to reflect, disconnect, and embrace solitude, we often find ourselves enriched with new insights, clarity, and a renewed sense of purpose. This transformation is not just about change, it's about emerging as a more authentic version of ourselves, ready to engage with the world in a deeper and more meaningful way. When we step back and take the time to reevaluate our lives, we gain a clearer understanding of what truly matters to us. We return with a sharpened focus on our values, goals, and desires, having shed the distractions and influences that may have clouded our vision. This newfound clarity empowers us to make intentional choices that align with our true selves, allowing us to navigate our paths with confidence and purpose. Moreover, this transformation often brings a sense of resilience. As we confront our fears, embrace our imperfections, and learn from our experiences, we cultivate a stronger foundation to face life's challenges. We emerge with a greater capacity for adaptability, knowing that we can weather difficulties with grace. This resilience not only serves us, but also inspires those around us as they witness our journey and the strength we've gained. In addition, the relationships we've nurtured during our time of reflection come into sharper focus. We return with a commitment to prioritize connections that uplift and support us, fostering deeper bonds based on authenticity and understanding. This renewed approach to relationships allows us to engage more fully, creating a supportive community that enhances our well-being and enriches our lives. Furthermore, as we embrace the lessons learned during our period of disappearance, we become more open to continuous growth. We recognize that transformation is an ongoing process, and we cultivate a mindset that welcomes change and learning. This openness allows us to remain curious and engaged, continually seeking opportunities for personal development and exploration. Ultimately, returning transformed signifies a celebration of our journey. It reminds us that taking time for ourselves is not an indulgence, but a necessity for living authentically. We come back to the world not just as who we were, but as who we have become, full of potential, ready to embrace life with renewed passion and purpose. As we step forward, we carry with us the wisdom gained from our time of disappearance. We are equipped to live more intentionally, to foster meaningful connections, and to approach challenges with a resilient spirit. In this way, the journey of transformation becomes a gift, allowing us to share our light with the world and inspire others to embark on their own paths of self-discovery and growth.